Well, hey everybody, it's HeapCVA. Welcome back. Thanks for being patient with me while I had some issues to deal with at the home front. Welcome to another edition of 911 First Responder. And here we are in the Camden County mod. This is the second version, the October version. I just downloaded that. Excited to see that it was available. I hope it addresses a couple issues that I seem to have created with the other version. You know, I'm looking forward to giving this a good shot. I've fooled around with it just a little bit before I started recording, and seems that everything is working okay. Some play issues that I have to deal with that are my issues, not the game, as far as getting used to their equipment and what is what, because they were good enough to change a few things up, make them look a little different. It's not a complaint by any stretch of the imagination. It's just caught me off guard with a couple things because I get so used to looking for one type of vehicle.
Someone suicidal is threatening to jump off a building.
That
Save them.
I inadvertently didn't do what I was should have done. So first thing we're gonna do is go to this incident here. We are quite a ways away. So hopefully they stay put until we get there. They utilized the tillered aerial again and been very colorful with it. I kind of like that. Will we ever fix the problems that the game causes with the tiller? Probably not. There's not a lot we can do with that. But anybody that puts it in their mod is pretty brave in my estimation, because it's not an easy thing to do. So our rescue should be here. So interesting looking rescue. I think it's kind of cool. With the heavy tractor on the front instead of the usual kind of cab that you see. Alright, caught them, no big deal. And hopefully nobody else pops out of there. We'll give it just a split second. And then we'll pack up. If I can. Let's get them to go over here. Maybe they're in the way. Oh, see, while we were dealing with that stuff, sure enough, somebody else jumped out. Wow. I'm sure glad I waited a second. No big deal. Let them go. Nah. Oh, yes, let me take it away. So we must be good to go. So we'll fold that up for our first incident. Nobody got hurt, which is the best we can hope for. And off we go. So everything's good again. We're back home. My wife was resting comfortably. Thanks for looking at the video vlog and finding out what was going on. I appreciate that. Hope you're liking the videos I was putting up. I'm going to work real hard this weekend and crank some stuff out and get it up on the board to kind of make up for it. And I'm starting to use those end cards. Please be patient with me. It's an interesting process if you want to use YouTube's version and trying to make things fit inside of the cards as they have it laid out, because they've set it up for not only computer but mobile devices and TV, but they don't give you the dimensions, so you've got to find out through trying over and over again to see what fits and what doesn't. And we'll kind of see how it goes. You only have 4 choices of what you can use as far as an end card right this minute. So we'll just kind of play that by ear. So keep your fingers crossed that that works. Hopefully you guys like that. And what it does is it allows me to play more game and not talk so much about the end of the video, and let the end card do some of that work for me. So we'll see how it goes, like I said. In any event, I did fool around with this as far as going into the spec card and lowering the amount of time between video or incidents and the response criteria. I will have to see what it does. Sometimes it makes a difference, and sometimes it makes no difference whatsoever. So especially when we've only had one incident, it's kind of weird how it's still open. So let's do this. I can't imagine they need to go to the hospital. Well, that doesn't make any sense. And like I said, this is really some of the first times I'm playing this, so
10-4.
let's find out what's going on
10-4.
and see if we can clear out this incident. Not what I would normally do,
Almost there.
but I can't imagine taking him to the hospital. They weren't hurt. We kind of kept them from having that problem. So we'll see if we get credit for the call once they take the person in. Yep, well, there you go. I guess that's one way of clearing it up. If it happens again, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and have an ambulance transport and see how that works. One thing I found out the hard way here is that there are,
Fire, cause not known. Prevent
besides
the fire from
fires.
spreading and extinguish it.
Okay, what do we got for a fire going on here? I don't see anything per se. I like this little rig here. I do like it. I've been really using it. The color's kind of bright for me, but you know, you get used to that. Two guys, takes a hydrant, lays a line. We'll see if they can knock this down without, come on, hustle, dude. Without having to call an engine. Yeah, looks like they're doing a pretty good job right there. Why call the big fire engine, huh? Works for me. They got their own station and everything, so nice little addition to the game. You don't see enough of that. There are so many little fires that makes so much sense. I know most organizations, you know, cost money to run extra equipment, so they run what they can afford. And like where I worked, you send a four-person engine company instead of a two-person mini, because you could wind up getting dispatched to another call right after that, and you left two people behind. So you're try to avoid leaving people behind. So I'll put him in quarters while I'm waiting for the next incident. It's weird. I lowered the number or the time, and I was expecting things to go a little quicker. I'm not 100% complaining, don't get me wrong.
Attention! Fire! Caused by open flame. Extinguish all fires.
I haven't called the ambulances to the scene yet. I better get that going and get them in quarters. Let's see, we'll go here and here. We'll see how this goes. This is the unit that I had trouble with. In the other one, I could not get engine 5 to come on the screen. I didn't, no matter how hard I tried. They're a little close, but I doubt that that'll cause them any worry. Come on, gentlemen. We do have plenty of hydrants. I hear them coming. So, truck company. What, are you kidding? We put that fire out? Man. Okie doke. You guys can go home. Okay. We're being way, way, way too good at what we do. So, do like the lights on this. They use the different, instead of a LED light bar, they use the old-fashioned shape. I know they put LEDs in them now. The Federal arrow lights, or forget what they're called. I know Federal makes them, but it's a nice change for the existing pumper. I mean, this pumper gets used a lot in the mods. It's nice to see a little something different. Very bright and looks pretty good. Send him back to quarters. Off you go. Let's see. Let's start filling up the ambulance locations. They come out of a different street. We'll see if he goes to where he's supposed to go this time. He was struggling in the previous game I was playing. One of the things I've also learned is don't ask...
Fire caused by negligent handling of flammable materials.
Right.
Extinguish all fires.
Right at the hospital. Are we missing a pumper, or is it just my imagination? Where is that guy? Well, I guess I'll have to buy him and see if he shows up to the incident. Alright, I want you to go right here and hook onto that hydrant. Well, looks like we knocked this one down too. We're not getting much in the way of... there he is right there. I wonder why he didn't show up. At least I got him, even if I have to pay for him, at least I got him back on the map. That's sometimes an issue. I like that these guys are just getting on the truck without having to try to remember to do something extra. We'll get these guys back on and send them back to quarters and wait for the next one. It's just how every different one plays, and this one keeping me on my toes a little bit as I get used to things. We were working on ambulances. And like I said, I didn't look at the vehicles very well and didn't realize that there are MICUs and regular ambulances. And that's
Fire caused by firework accident. Extinguish all fires.
medical intensive care unit. So we're going to a fire. I just got to figure out where it is. Back over at the hospital. Man. Where did that engine go? It did not go back to quarters. No, it's parked on the... over there for some bizarre reason, but that's okay. Let's turn this way. It's right on the edge of the map, so... come on, get over here. There are enough hydrants. We should be able to connect. Come on, go around him. There you go. Come on, you can do it. Don't be afraid. Oh, got the operator kind of backed up. There we go. Now we got starting to flow some water. What I don't want is to get a brush fire going out of this. I'm trying to get closer so you guys can see what I'm doing. Alright, don't be afraid to squirt water.
Roger.
I guess we're good. Okay, well, we are definitely knocking them out fast as we can. Come on. Get some subsidy out of that. So we'll see if this one pumper goes back to quarters this go around. The one of them has 4 O staffing, and the next one has quite a few more. So we're missing somebody here. Where are they? There he is. I don't know what he was running for, but we'll put him back on this rig here. Maybe it was another. Where are you going? There you go. I thought he was driving away on us. Okay, you can go in. I'm trying to figure out what he's going to do. There he goes. Right in there he goes. Alright. Why are you not going in the
Medical
engine?
emergency. Report of a circulatory collapse. Treat and take the victim away.
Roger.
Alright, we'll see if we can get this guy to go back too. We got a medical aid going on over here. I don't think these ambulances are in quarters yet. There they are there. We'll go there. It's a little bit of a response time, but hopefully it'll be okay. The other lightweight responder who was actually at the hospital wouldn't be any closer. So we'll just have to let this one play out. Hope you guys are anticipating as much as I am the release of Emergency. That's the way I guess I'm going to pronounce it from here on in. It's a merge with NYC is in New York City attached to it. They had pushed the second update out a little bit. I think it's the 13th of this month. We'll see something else. So I'm looking forward to that. See, now that's only an ambulance. That's not really what I asked for. But I guess that's what we're going to get. I'm going to have to call a
Roger.
medic unit to the scene.
Go ahead.
We blocked the whole street with this. I notice I've had trouble with getting these guys back into a station if I have them drop the gurney. So I'm not going to do that because I can't get them back in the unit afterwards. It might be something I'm doing and I just don't understand how this mod works. That wouldn't be the first time. It won't be the last. But it's easier to just go ahead and do this than it is to do something else. And like I said, if I ever get enough time, I'm thinking about doing one of my own just so I can see how really hard it is from start to finish and save me from saying anything else negative about anyone as far as putting a mod together and stuff like that. Because if you're going to complain about a mod and how it plays, might as well try to put one together yourself to see how really difficult it is. So, and that's not poking anybody else in the eye or anything. It's just my thought process.
Person injured by faulty electrical appliance. Treat and remove.
It's done.
Okay, so we do have them working. That's good. We've got another EMS call right here. I don't know who I've got. Where's the... This is an MICU. So we're going to go right in this building here, which must have a front door somewhere. I'm thinking it's right here.
Roger. 10-4.
Okay, somebody get themselves a bag. Go inside. I like having the 2 paramedic thing. That's pretty cool. Alright, there's our patient right there.
Roger.
Whatever it takes.
It's done.
Okay, got that going on. How's our patient doing over here? Ready to load? How? Oh, you know what? Let's do that. Go ahead and take them on that. We'll get these guys back on this rig and give them available. I should be checking the patient's status before I do that. It doesn't make any sense to do that if you're going to do it wrong. So he's going to take the ambulance ride to the hospital. This person here. Well, if you're not going to do anything, partner, get out of the way. Okay, this patient's ready to go as well.
It's done.
So that it is what it is. Like I said, you do the best you can with what the game throws at you. And off we go.
Gas pipe. Extinguish all fires and if necessary treat all casualties and take them away.
Fire right near the fire station. Where did our engine go this time? Oh, we lost him. I don't know what that's about, guys. I really don't know what that's about. We got stuff everywhere too.
Roger. 10-4.
And those buildings are going to blow up.
Roger. Roger.
And this... Fortunately, we're not doing anything too close because we don't want to get blown up. There goes our engineer again, who inadvertently is on the wrong side of things. I'm going to try to get back here.
10-4.
See if I can get these guys up and going. Well, that's not exactly where I wanted you to squirt, but I guess we'll take what we can get. Let's see if I can get this engine over here. That takes care of that. Let's see if we can get him to squirt. He's probably not going to now. He's not happy. Let's see if I can get him to go back up and squirt some water. See if he can find a hot spot. There we go. Exactly what I was looking for. Get this one going. Get this one out over here. Get him up. See if he'll walk down this aisleway here. That's pretty good there. So far, so good. Get a couple more guys to get their lines down in this alleyway. We might actually succeed. Still have a building on fire. But they're too far away, unfortunately. I'm not sure that we could do anything else with that, to be honest with you. Let's see what we can do here. We'll get them over here and let's see if we can get something going on. They are flowing water in there, which is just fine. That's working the best it can. Let's see if we can get this engine or truck in here as far as we can. Let's see if we can get a guy out to get on the ladder. He did. Let's see if he does it on his own, if we're going to have to convince him. We'll get him to swing around. We'll take what we can get. I was kind of hoping that was a police car. We're just not close enough to really get the truck company to be effective there. We'll get him over here. I didn't realize he had a line in his hand. Get him squirting water there. Let's get rid of some traffic. Happy to see that.
Yes.
Make a U-turn there, sport. Well, that got the traffic out of the way. That helps. This building is still well involved. I'm going to get me a couple of tow trucks in here. Pick off those cars. See if we can get them out of the way. And I think what we'll do, where is that rig at? That's not the one I'm looking for. Where is it? Are you in here? You are in here. Ah, cool. We're going to get him right in here. It's just not close enough to, I guess, do what I need him to do. Well, we'll see if we can get this guy in here, being he's got, come on, don't be afraid. Let's see if he'll hook up to that hydrant. There must be one under that tree somewhere. Wow, that's not exactly where I was thinking, but you know, we'll take what we can get. Tow truck out of here. That will help. Okay. What I wanted him to do is knock down these fires on the side. What I'm going to do is go ahead and have him respond to here. See if we can get that going on. This may be the rest of the deal. Let's see how that other engine does. Where is he going? There he goes. We'll see if we can get this fire knocked down. Wasn't exactly the closest fire station, was it? I can hear him coming. We have a hydrant right there, so it's... Alright, well... Flip around. Come on, you can do it. Looks like we're getting a handle on it. Well, actually, we've had it extend on us.
Medical emergency. Someone has
I think we're
fallen
gonna
slightly injured.
fold those guys back up. All right, we've got somebody down somewhere. Right in the middle of the street, of course. What do we got at the fire station? Do we got our MIC unit? Yes, we do. You can get them coming right in here. See, now this building caught fire again, so we'll go ahead and get them going back there again. Oh, this gets crazier by the minute. The guys in the back did a good job. But I have a feeling the ambulance is going to have to take a shortcut to somewhere. Come on. Figure it out. Come on. I know you can do it. I guess if I did this, maybe they'd go the way I expect them to go. Sometimes I guess you got to kind of lead them along. They can tell everybody to get out of the way. There we go. Now we're cooking. Then I think we can go over here. Alright. What do we got here? Is this not the MICN? Yes, it is. I gotta figure out who's in the zoo here.
Roger.
I don't know what happened to them, but that's pretty weird.
Medical emergency. Someone has suffered a severe heart attack. Treat and take the victim away.
Alright, then we're back over here. So we will take the heart attack right in front of the fire station, literally.
Roger. Almost there. It's okay.
Yeah. They're going to have to wait. You know, it is what it is. That patient's not doing that well. We're at 31 minutes. So that being said, you know these folks are going to be okay. Looks like we got our fire knocked down. So that's all good. So I think we're at a point. Let me do this real quick. Everybody say cheese. I didn't get it when it was going, so I guess I got to do it now. There is some smoke right there. Isn't it pathetic that I've got to get the mini truck to put the fire out here? See, they're still squirting water. There is something going on. So with that being said, we'll end the video here. Thanks for coming by, and I wish you all the best, and I will see you in the next video. Take care.